The older woman who kept staring at me in the gym finally approached me yesterday. I never expected what she said. For 3 weeks, I noticed her watching me during my, say, early 60s, always in perfectly coordinated athletic wear. She'd pause her routine whenever I started mine. At first, I thought she was judging my form and other fitness, Karen waiting to correct the 28-year-old with the bright pink resistant hands and tick cult inspired exercises. I tried switching up my schedule, coming at 6 a.m. Instead of my usual afternoon slot, she was there. I moved to the far corner by the broken elliptical nobody uses. She followed, pretending to suddenly need that specific weight rack. I even switched to the downstairs gym area that smells faintly a chlorine from the pool. Y'all, there she was, methodically wiping down a machine while watching me through the mirror. Yesterday, I'd had enough. When I caught her staring for the third time during my hip thrusts, I decided to confront her. I pulled out my hammock, marched over, and asked point blank if there was a problem with my workout. Her eyes widened. Oh dear, have I been that obvious? Her voice was softer than I expected. I am so sorry if I made you uncomfortable. I stood awkwardly, suddenly aware of how defensive I must look. It's just Stephen watching me for weeks now, and I can't figure out why. She gestured to the bench beside her. May I explain? As I sat down, she pulled out her phone and showed me a photo of a young woman in her 20s, fit and athletic, wearing workout clothes that looked like they were from the early 2000s. This is me at 26, she said. I was a personal trainer and competitive athlete. I could deadlift twice my body weight and run marathons without proper training. She swiped to a more recent photo, herself in a hospital bed, looking fragile and thin. 3 years ago, I had a stroke followed by complications. The doctor said I might never walk unassisted again. She put her phone away. When I first saw you in here, you were doing the exact rehabilitation exercises my physical therapist prescribed, and the same ones I struggled with for months. But you were doing the advanced versions I couldn't manage. I felt my defensiveness melting away as she continued. I wasn't staring because I was judging you. I was staring because you reminded me of who I used to be as and who I'm fighting to become again. She pointed to her perfectly coordinated outfit. I wear these because they're easier with limited mobility. Also, everything stretches and nothing has complicated fastenings. Not because I am trying to be stylish. I didn't know what to say. For weeks, I constructed this narrative about a judgmental older woman when in reality I was someone's inspiration. Would it be completely inappropriate to ask if I could work out near you sometimes? She asked. Your form is actually exceptional, and seeing someone do the movements properly helps me remember how they should feel. This morning, Janet and I met at 7 a.m. I showed her the modified versions of some movements I learned from my dance injury react. She showed me an arm sequence that finally made my tricep kickbacks make sense. As we were leaving, she hesitated by the door. You know, when you are young and strong, you think that's who you are forever. Then life humbles you, and you realize strength is something you have to continually reclaim. She smiled. Thanks for helping me reclaim mine. I've never felt more powerful than I did walking to my car this morning herself, and it had nothing to do with how much weight I lifted.